Howdy, folks. It's Thursday. It's March 9th, 2017. Thought I'd throw another little one at you here. This is Schumer. You may have heard this, where Schumer is basically threatening Trump by using the intelligence services to take him down. Now, how would Schumer know something like that? I mean, is it because over the last 8 years, is it because during the Clinton years that they deliberately flooded all governmental agencies with hardcore communists and hardcore loyalists? Well, let's see. What was it Schumer said again?
Shot. This antagonism, this taunting to the intelligence community.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you.
Did you hear that? You take on the intelligence community, and they have 6 ways to Sunday to take you down, is what he's basically saying. Well, how could that be unless they're devout loyalists and communists? So Schumer knows something. He was revealing a plot that him and all the rest of the gangsters like him know about, that they're ready to hatch. And wasn't it recently that President Trump said he believed that the Obama administration had him wiretapped one way or the other, whether it be governmental wiretaps or whether it be non-governmental wiretaps? You know, like all the CEOs of internet companies and so forth and so on. So let's take a look at a possibility here. Mr. Brennan. Okay? Mr. Brennan, right there. John O. Brennan worked for President Barack Obama. Okay? Well, who is this guy? Well, early life and education, it says in 1976, he voted for Communist Party USA candidate Gus Hall in the presidential election. What? What? This guy is a communist. He voted for the Communist Party USA candidate for president to be president of the United States? 1976 during the Cold War? I mean, that's what intelligence agencies were absolutely terrified of, was recruiting communist moles that would get inside our intelligence agency, take it over, and start funneling information to all their communist buddies. This guy voted for the Communist Party in 1976. I mean, how can this be? Career highlights. Look at this. Brennan began a CIA career as an analyst, presumably in the Washington, D.C. area, and here's the part, and spent 25 years with the agency. How is this possible? Who did his background investigation? Did they not see the communist sympathies? Who approved him for a 25-year career with the CIA? And then he gets to become director. So Schumer, how about you tell us more? How about you and your buddies reveal a little bit more of what you know? This is what President Trump needs to do. He just needs to go flat out on a weed and seed agenda. Weed them and seed them. Get all these communist loyalists, embedded loyalists out. I mean, this is what they do when they take over. That's if the prior Republican administration did not do that before. You know, like Bush, where they don't give a crap. They just leave all these communists embedded, and they never get rid of them. Because if not, we're going to go through 4 continuous years of this crap. Instead, Trump has done nothing but recruit all these hardcore leftists is to be the chiefs of his administration. Self-proclaimed leftists. They've donated thousands, they've donated millions of dollars to all these leftist organizations, to all these leftist political candidates. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Trump. When it comes to the radical left, you cannot buy their love. You cannot buy their loyalty. There is no way to kiss their ass into liking you. It's not going to happen. History has proven that. The only way you can gain any type of compliance with the radical left is absolute, total, crushing defeat. That is it. Okay? As you can see, all this leaks coming from intelligence agencies back to their buddies in the leftist-controlled media, blah, blah, blah. That would be like when George Washington and the Continental Army and the militia got through fighting the War of Independence. And as soon as they win, they'll get King George or whoever, and they'll appoint him as the vice president. And they'll get the commander of the Redcoats, and they'll appoint him as the new Secretary of Defense. And they'll recruit the leader of the tax party that caused the tea taxes, and we'll put him in charge of the Internal Revenue Service, and on. We'll get Benedict Arnold in charge of, whatever. What do you think that outcome would be? Do you think you would have been successful, or do you think it would have been disastrous? Well, of course it's going to be disastrous. So long as you've got all this going on, and Trump needs to just throw down. Just throw down. Stop getting controlled by all these leftists in the administration trying to schmooze him into, oh, don't upset the apple cart.
It's taking these shots, this antagonism, this taunting to the intelligence community.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you.
Thanks for watching.